Alright people, Mike Saladin here again. Welcome back to more Baldurs Gate 3 Honor Mode. Today we're advancing into the Monastery in the Mountain Pass. We're going to take out all the random encounters. Starting off with these little cat things in here. I actually forget their name. But they are an enemy where if you cast magic on them, it'll make them use a random ability. So I would just avoid using magic against these enemies, because you never know what they're going to do, what they're going to transform into, or how powerful you could accidentally be making them. So to get them to spawn here, I think I just throw in an alchemist fire, do I? Or maybe I use this acid arrow. Just fired it in here randomly at a position I thought one of them was invisible in. Yeah, just shot in an acid arrow, and I think that did that hit someone. It made them spawn anyway. Yeah, the Gremishkas, is that it? What these things are called? Ooh, took that one out right away anyway. Passed a stealth check. So yeah, just gonna end turn-based to move back. They're surprised. I kind of wasted that by by ending turn-based, but oh well. It'll be quicker if I did that anyway. So let's see, Karlak and me, we're both disguised as Githyanki, just because when we walk into the Githyanki crash, they're just going to let us right in there if we're disguised. At least one of our party members. Then you can just pretend that you're one of them and just get in there. And also Karlak, as usual, she has the big Githyanki sword from the Githyanki patrol in Act 1. And she does more damage when she's a Githyanki, so that's why she's disguised. Missing a lot of shots against these things. But oh well, trying to hide in the middle of their line of sight was a bad idea. Okay, just move over here. Just try to lure them out here, and then Karlak can start whacking away at them. Can she get in it with the Titan string bow from here? She's been respec'd into a fighter because she has the Helldusk armor, which I stole from Raphael very early on. I did a trick where you force him to spawn in your camp. If you avoid your very first conversation you can have with him, you can force him to spawn in your camp and then cast silence on him and have whoever you want just whack away at him for like 5 or 6 minutes and knock him out, and then you can loot his corpse and get... Well, not his corpse, because he's still alive when you knock him out. And then you can take his Helldusk armor. And I don't kill him because you kind of want to do his quests later. Some of them anyway. And you want him around for story reasons. So you just knock him out and I give his Helldusk armor to Karlak. And then I respect her into a fighter, because her barbarian rage was no longer useful now that she was wearing heavy armor. I guess you could argue why not just play as Lizelle from then on. And I don't know, I just like Karlak more, even though I'm having her disguised as a Githyanki the whole game anyway, so she can make use of their weapons, because they have the best weapons. Well, at least until we unlock that spear from the circus. Also, Karlak right now, she's drank a elixir of the Colossus, so she's kind of a giant. She's doing extra damage from being that big. She's got the Helldusk armor, she's got a big Githyanki sword, and she's basically what I like to refer to as godlike right now. At this point in the game, nothing can really take her out as long as we're pretty careful. Yeah, I'm just going to keep Astarion and everyone else out here trying to do stealth damage. Come on. Okay, yeah, I wanted to fire some acid damage, I guess. I couldn't get an angle on this guy on the roof. So yeah, that was a problem. So I just shot some acid anyway. I think it splashed on him. Did some minor damage. And then I can just do a standard shot on him. And we put him down. So yeah, these guys, they're not a big threat as long as you don't use magic on them. Shadowheart isn't really getting involved in this fight so far. I'm just having her hide here. just so she doesn't cast any magic and make them stronger. Because that's these guys' main little trick, really, is when you hit them with a spell, it causes a random effect. I'm just gonna have to wait for these guys to dash out into range. Yeah, they're jumping out. And they don't get to do anything else, I don't think, because they had to waste their turn dashing. This last one, I think, is he's stuck in place or something. That would be annoying. Please don't break the game. Okay. Yeah, sometimes it just takes a little while for enemies to end their turn if their AI is slightly confused, I think. Okay, just hit him with that. Can we bite these things? Don't think I want to waste that, because I think Astarion can only bite once per short rest, and we might need it for something more vital. And it's not like we're in serious trouble, and he absolutely has to get that damage. So, and there's only one of them left now anyway. I think we'll have to skip this turn. Come on, just run out here. Okay, and then we'll just smack you. And that's the... I can't even pronounce these guys' name, I forget what they're actually called. But it's the little cat things. I think they look like cats. And anyway, we just made quick work of them. Now we're heading up to the roof. We're going to fight the eagles. I like to climb up on this little platform and just get the drop on them and take out the big main eagle before it can call back up. Maybe you want it to call back up so you can get a bit more XP. I think the other eagles are worth some semi-decent XP. But if you're a bit worried about getting into a big brawl and you don't have that many spell slots or whatever, I would just take out the big ancient giant eagle as quickly as possible. Just wear him down before he can call for help. Or before she can call for help. I can't remember if it's a male or a female. Astarion, of course, he's hiding over here with the rest of the crew. We'll just get him up onto this platform so he has a good angle. Let's see, yep. Nice. And that is the main one down. Now we only have to deal with this spare eagle. Pretty simple, just some decent XP, and then you can pick up the hammer that's in their nest and drop it on the platforms down below to get the little crest thing, so that we can steal the blood of the Lathander. You can also just hack, not hack, but you can lockpick the door down there that has the little crest thing, and you don't even need to get the hammers and everything, the ceremonial arms. But I like doing it. And you also get a little bit of XP for putting them on their respective platforms or whatever. So Karlach's just going to sneak up behind this one. Just whack him to death. Nice big hit. We kind of bullied these guys, really. They didn't even get a chance to do anything. And he's surprised, so he can't do anything. And Karlach just finished him off for us. So yeah, that was a nice little bit of XP, and we helped the little blue jay get back to his nest, so we can go talk to him and get a reward. He's flying in there to his nest, but I'm going to skip along past that. Now we're going to fight the Spirit Guardian in here. I like to just knock down that wall, get up behind him with Karlach or whoever. Just smack him right away with this big hammer. Boom. So he's bone chilled now and can't heal himself. Because normally this enemy has a way of healing himself by being in this circle, I think. Don't want the action surge right now. But we'll go back to Astarion and everybody who's hiding outside this room. Now that the Spirit Guardian has his back to us, we can do some stealth damage on him. Just through this door. Nice. That completely wiped his health bar. He's only got like one hit left. Let's see, my main character, they'll come around this angle. I think it'll just be an easier shot for them. Again, the Spirit Guardian's staring at Karlach. He can't really do anything to see us. And we should just put him down. Nice. That was just a really easy encounter. So I just thought I would combine all these together just while clearing the monastery, because none of them are that tough when you come here at a pretty high level. Now these are the drunk guys, the kobolds, I think they're called. Apparently they're a playable race in D&D, and some people are annoyed that you didn't get to pick them as a playable race. And that's a shame that we're not allowed to play as them. I guess they just they didn't fit into this story that Larry and were telling. Really, playing as them would seem a bit out of character or something. Maybe, I don't know. But there's probably going to be a mod that's like playable kobolds, and since mods are available on console, there's a good chance that maybe I'll get to play as them as well, because I like to play on PS5. Really, I'm not a big PC guy, so I never really used many mods in any games, and it is pretty cool that mods have started to come to consoles for these RPGs, and the developers are supporting this kind of thing. I hope CD Projekt Red they begin to support mods more on console, because Cyberpunk it's actually turned out to be one of my favorite games at this point, and I just wish some of the mods were available on console for it. Hopefully for their next sequel they'll be able to do that. But yeah, anyway, back to Baldur's Gate and the kobolds here. Again, not much to this fight since we're so over leveled and powerful at this point. Just the usual: sneak in, snipe who I can snipe, keep the party outside the room until I need them. We're one-shotting a lot of these guys because that's just how powerful we are. Don't use any fire arrows or fireballs because the kobolds are full of alcohol and they will explode if you hit them with a fire spell or any kind of flame. If you're using the Everburn blade, you could get into trouble here and cause a big explosion. So just be mindful of that. Because I kind of want these barrels full of fire wine or whatever it's called. They could be useful later on when we're creating a big explosion or wanting to burn a lot of stuff. Kobolds are all surprised because of how I snuck in here and everything. So they might not get to do much, and we are one-shotting most of them at this point. Because I've got the giant breaker crossbow. We're all leveled up. Oh, missed that shot. You're still at the mercy of dice rolls, of course. Those guys are still surprised. Karlak, can you jump up here and just smack this guy? Nice. Again, Karlak, she still has the elixir of the Colossus that I made her take. I think she took that to maybe get us across the elevator thing that requires strength to turn the wheel to get it to operate. So I think I just had her drink it for that, but it's also probably a good practice to give her elixirs of strength and stuff at this point, just to make her even more powerful and do even more damage. I've pickpocketed loads of hell strength potions, and I think I've got 5 or 6 elixirs of the Colossus. I've been pickpocketing the ingredients to make those, and you might as well just make use of it if you've stolen it all. One of my problems is that I do steal everything and then kind of forget how much I have, and I never end up using a lot of it because I've forgotten that I actually have it. But yeah, you should make use of everything in honor mode just to give yourself the easiest time possible. But yeah, this is pretty much it for the monastery, all the outside encounters. Next time we're going to be clearing the Githyanki Creche. Probably going to start in the doctor's office, do the little Zathis mini game thing or whatever you would call it. Make sure we survive that and get a special power that lets us use our Mind Flayer powers as a bonus action. And then we're going to just start at the doctor and work our way through the creche, taking out everybody in there and not really giving them a chance to ambush us later. So yeah, thanks for watching, people, and I'll see you again next time with more Baldur's Gate.